As you probably already know, Facebook ads has become a huge driver of traffic to small business and websites. And one of the best things about Facebook ads, in my opinion, is the fact that you can target your audience so specifically. You can target by country, by age group, by relationship status, even by interest. And as you see, when you add United States, this will tell you how many people you're targeting. When you change the age range, the number of people you're targeting is obviously going to change. You can see exactly the audience you are reaching. And you can even enter interest as specific as Kentucky Wildcats men's basketball, which is appropriate with the Final Four coming up. But as you can see, there are 145,300 people that this ad would be targeting. Now, if you change it to only men, then that number is going to change to 55,000. If you change it to college grads, with all the other criteria, you narrow it down to 12,720. And this just keeps your ad costs down and really improves your click-through rate because you're targeting people with the exact interest of what you are offering or what you're trying to sell. And I'm going to go to a site that will help you determine the demographics of your product and of your website and just give you some more scientific information to determine your demographics. And one of the best ways to determine the demographics of the actual buyers on your site is to go to a site that is similar to yours, selling the same things, because if you're relatively new, you are probably not going to have enough traffic on your site to really get a clear idea of the demographic of your product. And I'm just going to do an example here. I'm going to Google and I'm going to put in cell phones because that's a tremendous market. I'm sure we'll have plenty of traffic there. But in this example, we're assuming your site is selling cell phones. And this is the #1 listing, so we're going to assume they have enough traffic to chart the demographics here. And what we're going to do is take the URL of this site and enter it into this site, Quantcast. Now, Quantcast will measure your audience for free, as you can see here, and it will determine the demographics down to the age, the education, the race, the sex. You can take it as far as you want to go here. And we're going to enter the URL here to determine the demographics of this site, which is selling exactly what you're selling. We're assuming you're selling cell phones here. Okay, so we're in www.quantcast.com, and we're going to enter the site that was at the top of the search results for cell phones. That's letstalk.com. And we're doing this just to determine the demographics. Now, you will see this says not quantified, data is estimated. Quite a few of them will say that, but this is still very reliable information. And you can see the US rank here. You can get an idea of the traffic, how many visits. And as you page down here, you'll see the demographics. It's primarily female. The age range is between 18 and 24. The highest level of search here are people with no college. You can see the income range here. You can see if they have children or not. You can see the race here. It just gives you a wealth of information. And what you can do is take this information and run your ad for your cell phone site accordingly. And use this in Facebook to really narrow down the demographics. And what that's going to do is improve your click-through rate and limit your audience so that it's very targeted, and this will lower the cost of your clicks on Facebook. And Facebook is just a great deal for ads as a